What up, B Squad? It is me, JB, and we are here today, you guys, with the season finale of The Real Housewives of Potomac, season 8, episode number 18. I believe this is what this was titled. This number is. This episode was titled, you guys, An Iconic Ending. Yeah, an iconic ending. Iconic my ass. But before we go ahead and get into this review, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, and you guys aren't subscribed yet, I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking out in this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. Before with that, you can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss The Real Housewives of Potomac, shall we? All right, you guys. So before we even delve into the review, let's talk about all the news that has happened with Potomac over the last week, right? The first thing we're going to talk about is our girl Karen. Karen. One thing I want to say before I even dig into this stuff with Karen, I am glad that Karen is okay. That's the main thing that I want to say is I'm glad that she's okay. And I'm glad that she didn't hurt anybody. So last week, I forgot which day it was, but news had come out that Karen had been involved in a car accident. So then I looked into it and I read more about what happened, and they said that, you know, it was aggressive driving. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, that sounds like Karen was drunk under the wheel. And then I think it was the next day that it came out that Karen had indeed gotten a DUI, and I actually think it's also now a DWI as well. I think that's what it was. Oh no. So yeah, Karen had got the DWI. It's a DWI. And what else happened, you guys? So Karen, you guys know I love Karen, but I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat. What Karen did was fucked up. And I don't agree with what Karen did. Karen shouldn't have got behind the wheel. And then Karen, you know, spoke to TMZ. I think she said she had went out with a friend and they talked about her mom and the fact that, you know, Mother's Day is 2 months away, Karen. So I don't necessarily know how you can use Mother's Day. Now, what I will say is I get where Karen is coming from with regards to her mom passing away, because you guys know last week was the 7th anniversary of my mom's passing, and it comes in waves. And if you haven't lost your mom or dad, you just don't know what that pain feels like, because it is an immense pain, and it is a pain that just never goes away. It just never goes away. So I don't agree with what Karen did. I think what Karen did was irresponsible at the very bare minimum. It was irresponsible. What Karen should have done was gotten a driver. And I know people gonna be like, but you know, blue eyes this and blue eyes that. And I saw people saying, oh, well, Charisse and Robin are vindicated. Charisse and Robin are not vindicated. Charisse and Robin were trying to sit there and say that Karen was having an affair with the damn driver. They weren't even concerned about if Karen has a drinking issue. So miss me with that bullshit. Karen, you gave one of the Green Eyed Bandits a storyline for next season, Zelle, which is going to lead us into the next thing that we talk about. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is, actually, you guys, I'm on Instagram right now, and I see this thing with Ashley. So Ashley has, I don't know if this was on Instagram or if it was on whatever, TikTok or what, but it says, so it's TikTok. It says, fighting with my words and never with my hands for 8 years for people to say I set up a fight. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about it in the review. We are going to talk about that, because that is exactly what it looks like. You shut up, Ashley. Like, that's exactly what it looks like. Shut up, Ashley. Shut up, you guys. So this morning, so I watched Potomac last night, and then when I woke up this morning, all I had to do was just finish the last 20 minutes actually, no, not even the last 20 minutes, like the last 15 minutes of the episode, because I gotten to the point where they were giving the girls closing, so I just had to get through the Mia stuff. And so as I was online this morning, I saw Candace is leaving Potomac. I was like, Candace is leaving Potomac. But if you guys go back to an earlier video that I did, and I also tweeted this on Twitter, that I think that this should be both Candace and Wendy's last season, because I think I could see it clear as day that Candace is doing so much. Candace is acting. Candace is doing her music. So Candace is fine. And it's, let's just be real, it's the light-skinned brigade that ain't got much going on in their lives. Giselle, Ashley, Robin. I'm going to be nice with Robin because Robin has her Glow 30, which I don't know nothing about that. She got them hats. My best friend bought, I think my best friend bought one of them fucking hats. I think that's it, did she get her hat? So I'm not going to go too hard on Robin, right? But some of the light-skinned girls ain't got nothing going on. But yeah, Candace is leaving the show. I'm happy for Candace, right? Now that Candace is gone, who are these people, like the toxic part of the Real Housewives of Potomac fandom? Who are y'all gonna hate? Because y'all blame Candace for everything that goes wrong. Y'all never want to say Giselle did this, Giselle did that. Y'all never want to call Robin to the carpet. And there's a particular blogger that I'm wondering what he's going to do now that, you know, Candace is gone, because I think it was, if it wasn't last, so whatever episode it was when Candace revealed that Robin has sent her text messages to a blogger, I had a sneaking suspicion I knew who the blogger was, because I'm not gonna say his name, but I had a really sneaky suspicion that I knew who it was, because I had saw some things that he was saying on Twitter, and then he's talking about colorism. But sir, you are definitely colorist, because I saw a tweet that you laughed at where, now this is not a direct quote, but it was to the effect of calling Candace and Wendy roaches or something. I don't know what the person called them, but somebody called them something very negative about, and it had to do with their skin color. I don't 100% remember the comment, but this person, he got up under the comments and he laughed at it. And I was like, that's not something that I think you would find funny, but neither here nor there, right? Did I take a screenshot? I took a screenshot of it, but I think it's on this phone that I'm recording on. I think it's on this one. Oh wait, I know where it is. It's on my, I think it's in my bookmarks on Twitter. Give me just a second, you guys. Give me a hot second. Yeah. This one person tweeted, nah, this episode was fun. They gave Housewives realness until Crunchy Black and Crunchier Black came over there with the buzzwords. And then this person comes up under that comment with that meme of Tiffany from Amanda Seales' character and damn it, I can't think of her real name. So remember when Amanda Seales was on Insecure and Natasha Rothwell? That meme, this person came back with that. And I'm gonna repeat the tweet one more time for you guys. So it says, nah, this episode was fun. They gave Housewives realness until Crunchy Black and Crunchier Black came over there with the buzzwords. That is so colorist. Like, let's be real. Crunchy Black and Crunchier Black. Okay, but y'all want to say that there's no colorism in Potomac with this show. There is absolutely colorism. It's colorism. I don't think that the girls are colorists, but I think that they benefit from it. They benefit from it, but it's definitely colorism in this goddamn fandom. The fuck? Get out of here with that miss me with that bullshit. So this leads me to the last one we got to talk about, you guys. Robin. Word on the curb is Robin has been fired from the Real Housewives of Potomac, right? Now, I don't know how true that is, and take that with a grain of salt, right? Because that person that blogger that I was just talking about, he also was like, well, if Robin got fired, Candace got fired. Because they just let the girls go to People magazine and say that they do. We know how Bravo operates, right? But if you read Candace's statement, she said this is not goodbye. This is not the end, the last that you'll see of her. This is basically, she's saying it's like a pause. And we all know about Housewives by now, that they don't get their contracts until time for until after the reunion. And when we say after the reunion airs. So Candace, I believe Candace quit. If something happened with Robin, I can kind of see that it's time for her to go. But hey, you guys can tell me what you think in the comment section below, and we will pause here and go ahead and just get into the episode. All right, you guys. So this episode, it opens up where we last ended, and that was with production putting the cameras down and the fight between Deborah, Eyebrows, the Scream Mask, and Candace and Kiana, right? Now, we all saw it on TMZ, showed us the footage, right? And it's what Kiana said. But old Bushy Eyes over here, she lied to Ashley. She said that Candace was saying, calling her name, calling her the help, calling her this. What Candace said is, I don't speak to the help. And we're going to talk about Ashley. We're going to get deep into Ashley too. So they took Kiana to the restroom because her forehead was bleeding. And you guys remember when this actually happened, because I remember when this happened last year. It happened 2 days before my birthday. My birthday was on a Sunday. This happened on a Friday. Well, maybe Thursday night. We found out on that Friday morning. But neither here nor there. So Cookie Monster, Eyebrows, Scream Mask, Deborah, she is saying, saying that Candace initiated it because she heard Wendy and Candace talking about her. No, ma'am, you beeline Joe raggedy ass over there to them to say something to Candace. Because you were like, if you got something to say it to me. And Candace was like, I don't talk to you. Girl, I do not talk to you. I don't talk to the help. And so you threw the drink at Candace. Kiana pushed you away. You threw something at Kiana, and Kiana came out and bust you with a quick one. I mean, bust your ass up. Then your homegun in the yellow, she drug Kiana. She pulled on Kiana. Now, I remember people saying that they had jumped her. I don't know if that was true or not because we didn't see that, but we did see them as they took Kiana to the hospital. It's the fact that Deborah was so thirsty for a moment, and Ashley knew, like you talking about that's your real friend, and you know how she is. Then you knew that this thirsty bitch came here for a moment. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, Ashley. Like, and then you talking about, well, Candace, if Candace wants to use her, I'm so tired of people saying, here's the thing. I have two opinions on this, saying things to people, right? Yes, if you got a big ass mouth and you feel like you can talk shit to people, then you should be able to know how to fucking fight, right? But you shouldn't have to. We are grown ass adults, right? We should know how to use our words with each other. Granted, some people want to fight, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't condone violence, but I'm okay with that. But you gotta know that there are some people who can't fight, but they can fight you with the words. They'll fight you in the courtroom. Like, you gotta know how to pick and choose your battles. That's number one. You have to know how to pick and choose your battles. Both parties have to know how to pick and choose their battle. But I'm so tired of them blaming everything on Candace and Ashley. I absolutely 100% believe that you brought that raggedy heifer there to have an argument with Candace. I definitely believe that. Because you asked the producers, are the cameras down? Are the cameras down? Like, you did that. Like, Ashley, get the fuck out of here. I'm over Ashley. Ashley can go too. I'm ready for Ashley to announce that she's leaving, but that broke heifer ain't going nowhere. Let's pause here and move forward, you guys. All right, you guys. So next up, we move over to the reveal of those icon photos that they did. And baby, what Mariah Carey was that Robin was supposed to be? What Pam Grier was that Mia was supposed to be? I'm okay. Then Charisse was there. I was like, oh my God, will she go away? Charisse is worse than a fucking hemorrhoid, man. Like, Charisse is worse than a hemorrhoid. I can't stand looking at Charisse. But you know what? I'd rather look at Charisse than Nneka. So Charisse was talking to Candace, and I found it funny that Charisse is telling Candace about how much she can lose, talking about what she can lose. But yeah, none of y'all had this conversation with Mia last year when Mia hit Wendy with her purse and when she threw the drink on her. See, with the likes of Giselle, Robin, and all of them, y'all are fucking hypocrites. Y'all are hypocrites. Like, let's just be real about the situation. Y'all are hypocrites because Y'all were so against violence when Monique did it to Candace. Y'all were against it. Y'all were icing Monique out. But then it happens, to Wendy last season. Oh, but because you don't like Wendy, you don't care about that. You don't care about that. But if you don't condone violence, then it should go for everybody. It shouldn't even be just because, oh, I don't really like her like that, so I'm not going to be on her side. Like that's ridiculous to me. That's insane. Like, it's so insane to me. Like, what? Ugh. All right, you guys. So next up, Ashley let us know that she was trying to defuse the situation. What were you trying to defuse, Ashley? Inquiring minds would love to know what you were trying to defuse. Then she's talking about, you know, Deborah is my real friend, but she's gonna put a pause on their friendship. Girl, what? Okay. Also, Giselle's dad, he made it through surgery, right? And like I said, once again, it's the hosted thing of them trying to villainize Candace. Candace didn't do anything. Candace had nothing to do with this. Your raggedy, ugly ass friend came up there to try to start with Candace. So, and Ashley like, but Candace grabbed the bottle and Sharice took it from her. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Like, my God, you're delusional, Ashley. You're delusional as hell. Because so your friend gonna throw a drink at my direction, and I'm supposed to be like, oh, okay, girl, you just threw a drink at me. I'ma let it go. No, I'm not letting it go. And if I'm somebody who can't fight, I'm going to grab whatever is in my vicinity and knock out with it. Like, get out of here, Ashley. Ashley is a bald face liar. Ashley's delusional. Ashley needs to go. I cannot say it any more times. That Ashley Trashley Darby, Hey Arnold Stewie, needs to get her broke ass off this show. I'm so over that woman. I can't stand it. I can't stand Ashley. Well, and then she's like, well, I brought her around, so I'm going to be mindful of who I bring around the group. And then she wants to talk about the fact that, well, Deborah said that you called her the help. You called her this. Candace did all of that after that raggedy heifer threw the drink on her. I'm going to repeat it for you guys one more time in the back, because I saw people online trying to defend Deborah last night. Like, talking about Kiana pushed her. Did y'all watch? That be the thing I be looking at when it comes to Potomac too. Do we watch the same shit? Like, somebody tried to come at me talking about are we watching the same show, when I was talking about the fact that Aneka ain't had no damn storyline. Aneka did not have a storyline. In the first 2 episodes, yes, she talked about her wanting to have a kid. But after that, what did she talk about? It was Wendy and this damn shrine. Like, out of here. Y'all get on my nerves sometimes. But did we watch the same video? Because once again, Candace was over there. If you go back and watch the video, Candace was dancing. She was dancing. Raggedy eyebrows tossed the drink at her. Kiana pushed her. Deborah threw something at her forehead. Kiana pop, 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 popped that hoe. And yellow dress girl pulling them down. And on the ground, boom, boom, boom. Kiana still beating her. Then the woman doubled down on social media saying that Kiana did not hit her first. So what the are y'all talking about? Like, oh my God. Even Mia chimed in and said that. We're done, you guys. We're going to pause here. We're going to get to the closings, and then we're going to get to Mia. All right, you guys. So the closings for Candace, it says Candace has been recording new music and plans to shop it to her major label. She is still focusing on heating up her career before taking her embryos off ice. Wendy has released her talk show, The Dr. Wendy Show, on her YouTube channel. She's hoping that this venture is the one that finally sticks. Girl, I hope so too. I hope I hope a network picks it up. Robin. Robin has signed a lease for her first Glow 30 location and hopes to have doors open in 2024. As for the world's opinion on her and Juan's marriage, the Dixons, quote, 100% don't care. Girl, neither do we. Karen. Karen is renovating her Surrey house and hopes to have it open by 2025. She has also treated herself to a few upgrades, some triple 20 cosmetic tweaks. Giselle, she and Ashley have launched Girl Never Again. Speaking of Girl Never Again, Giselle like, that's gonna leave a stain. I don't want that to have a stain on it. Girl, that thing already had a stain on it with your name and ashes attached to it. Sadly, her father did pass away shortly after his surgery. So as much as I don't care for Giselle, I know what it's like to lose a parent, and my heart goes out to her. Nneka, her IUI procedure was unsuccessful. She and Ike will try IVF next, and they will add the romance for their next bedroom rendezvous. Ashley is actively dating, but she and Michael are still not divorced. Her deadline to sign on the dotted line, quote, by the end of the year, end quote, and it says has come and gone. And then did y'all see that at the reunion that girl was talking about the fact that she rubs Michael's feet every night? Girl, wasn't nobody falling for that bullshit. We knew you and Michael were still together. Michael just doesn't want to be on the show. Michael probably lives with you. Like, girl, get out of here. And then you guys, let's pause here and wrap up the episode. Woo, child. Mia Thornton. Now, we can say a lot of things about Mia. She's a liar, number one. But I kind of want Mia back. Because like I said before, you guys, Mia gets on my nerves at times, but she's entertaining. Mia is funny. So this was 3 months after the finale had taped. 3 months after, because filming ended in July. So July, August, September, October. Oh, okay, because Gordon was saying he was leaving in November. Okay, so he's going to be there for a few more weeks. I was like, 3 months is not from July to no damn November is not 3 months. Got it. So it's probably at the end of November. Whoo, things were awkward between Gordon and Mia. Baby. So Mia told us they had been separated since July. And Mia said that if he didn't go to TMZ, they may have worked it out. So you guys remember when Gordon went to TMZ and called her a gold digger. And so Mia says that Gordon didn't really take to hearing the conversation that she and Ashley had in the DR. I was like, now come on, Gordon, please, 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 please. Did you really think that Mia married you for love? If you thought that, denial is not just a river in Egypt, or is it, or wherever hell. It's like you're in denial. Like there's some lakefront property that I can sell you in Alaska. My God, today, Gordon, you really thought she was okay. Gordon also said to Mia that she was having an affair for 10 years. I was like, with Ink? And then he said that she had an affair before they got married. I was like, pause. Because didn't you have an affair with her before y'all got married? Then she went and before y'all got married, she had an affair. Ooh, my God. And then, Gordon was like, he was okay with, which here's the interesting thing. And I've said this numerous times. The relationship that people paint onto Karen and Ray, it's Mia's relationship. Mia has the open relationship because Gordon was like, he told Mia after his bout with prostate cancer that if she found somebody that she wanted to be with, he's okay with that. And she's like, well, what happened? He said, but I gave you 2 rules. As long as you are discreet about it and you don't have the kids around the person. And so she said, well, why come you didn't stick with it? He said, because you broke both of those rules, because the kids were at Ink's house, but she said Ink wasn't there. But then she said that the kids told him that mommy was sleeping in the bed with Mr. Ink, and the little girl asked Gordon, is mommy trying to replace you? I was like, oh my God, yikes. Now Gordon, you lost me. I might not be the biggest fan of Mia, but I thought that what you did to her when she said you took her phone for 2 hours and told her to go in the room, I was like, and you did it? That man is, and she said, you're not my father, Gordon. I was like, he definitely isn't. Like, why would you do that? But he said she went to Atlanta. I was like, damn, so she's so like a child, she snuck out. Then it got even deeper. So their son, Jeremiah, Gordon believes that Ink is his father, and Ink believes that he's his father as well, because Mia slept with both of them at the same time, around the same time that she got pregnant. And Mia says that Gordon was like, well, even if Jeremiah isn't his son, he's going to be in his life. And I was like, well, damn. Then we went a little deeper. Gordon was thinking, Gordon was like, well, with you being on this show and getting more money, he feels like she's been ready to go. And Mia was like, Gordon, that is not the case, because I'm the one that gives you money. I was like, damn. And she once again told him she still doesn't agree with him going after his siblings. And she said if it were about money, I would have left years ago. Now, Gordon, you definitely lost me at this point when you were like, we got to figure out this situation. I was like, figure out what situation? You still want to be married to her? And he was like, yeah. I was like, Gordon, I don't know if I would go for that. No, you can't be that desperate, Gordon. You can't be. You are. I know people like to make the joke about Ray is over the hill. So is Gordon. No shade, because we all gonna get old. We're all gonna get old, and we're all gonna pass away. But my God, Gordon, you are over 70. Sir, go and make up with your family, get back to your money, go to the strip clubs, have a good time. I was about to say take some girls home, but from the sounds of it, your penis can't get up. No, I'm not being funny, but I mean, go trick off on a girl, have a good time. I mean, they make the blue pills. Go, never mind. Let me know what you guys thought about that finale of Potomac, you guys. And we got a 3-part reunion, and I don't understand why, but hey, we'll be here for it, you guys. So jump down in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.